life that I was in for so many years, I was just lost in addiction.
The trauma I endured kept me trapped in the past, and I searched for love and acceptance in all the wrong places.
I was dying. I didn't have hope.
I felt broken, unworthy, and incapable of change.
But I was pregnant, and I had a 19-month-old.
Addiction provided a temporary escape, but drugs only deepened my hopelessness.
I kept reaching out to all these different resources that weren't really resources. I would have gone back to the kids' dad, and I would have continued in my addiction. It's like, God, you've got to save me. And he heard my cry.
When I first arrived at Liberty House, I was nervous and uncertain. I needed a place to live, but in the fog of my past, I didn't know if I was truly ready or willing to submit to the program. What I soon realized, however, was that Liberty House was more than just a program. It was a family and a place where Jesus began the process of healing and transformation in my life. A couple of months after moving to Liberty House, Julius was born. I was scared, overwhelmed, and unsure of what to expect, but I wasn't alone. Diana and Liz were by my side, taking turns staying with me in the hospital. It was a love and support I had never experienced before. A few months later, I moved to Freedom House.
So many years, I didn't have a routine. I didn't know what life in sobriety looked like. I didn't know what it was to be a mother. Parenting classes, what does my child need spiritually and physically, emotionally? These are all things that I've learned at Freedom House.
Today, I'm in a place I never imagined I'd be. I'm training to become a shift lead at Chick-fil-A. I'm a member of my church, a loving mother, and a college student. Freedom House cares for each of us as individuals, tailoring the program to meet our unique needs, ensuring my family is fully equipped spiritually, emotionally, and financially for the next step. Unlike other programs that enforce strict time limits, regardless of a person's readiness, Freedom House prioritizes true preparation and stability.
Other programs, I was not prepared. I had a exit date, and I was leaving no matter how unprepared I was. And now I know that I'm going to be sober. Now I know that I'm going to be prepared. Now I know that I'm not alone, and that I have people that I'm going to be walking with for the rest of my life. And I love life, and I love my kids, and I have freedom.
Because of Jesus, I have faith that I will not fail. I've been equipped with everything I need for a lifetime of success. Julius is one of the greatest gifts God has ever given me, and thanks to Freedom House, I'm learning how to love him rightly, break free from my past, and step into the future God has planned for Julius and me.
If I hadn't entered the program, my sobriety would have been white knuckling it. I wouldn't have had the lasting change, I wouldn't have had the heart change, and I would have just been holding on through every day trying to get through it. Odds are I wouldn't have held on for long. I would have lost my son, and I probably would have lost my life as well. Like, I literally feel like I'm an entirely different person than I ever was before. My desires are different, the things that I want out of life, just the ideals, everything is different. I don't even recognize the person that I once was, and I definitely couldn't have done it on my own.
There wouldn't be lasting change. I knew that I was going to die. I knew that I was going to die, and I knew that I was going to lose my children. And I think that's why God was able to use this time with Hope for Addiction and to really change my heart from the inside out, my life from the inside out.
If I had to leave abruptly, and wasn't able to stay that extra amount of time, I wouldn't have had housing arranged. The difference is I wouldn't have been fully secure. I wouldn't have had the apartment that I have now. My son would probably have been stuck in limbo somewhere else, and I also wouldn't have the ability to parent one-on-one the way that I have with my child.
You're prepared. You're over prepared. Like there's no what ifs. Like, do I have enough money? Do I have a car? What about, like, everything is put together for you. You are secure in every facet. Going on this August will be 8 years. 8 years that Jesus made me a new person, 8 years of sobriety, 8 years of consistent schedule, working, being a single mom, being a homeowner for the last few years. Things that I never thought that would be in my life are in my life. My life is literally night and day from what it used to be. My brothers can see it. My eldest son's dad, he can look at me and said, I can tell that you're different. I trust you with our son. And he saw the worst of me. And so that is a testimony to God's goodness in my life. And that's what Hope for Addiction did. That's what Liberty House did. That's what Freedom House, this is what they do, is save people's lives.